Our next guest is making a big slam dunk in the world of children's books. His new book, Basketball Stars, features inspiring stories of NBA and WNBA legends, and it is already topping the charts as an Amazon bestseller. Here to share more about his fun and inspiring read is the author, Chris Navalta. Chris, welcome into Live in the Bay. So good to have you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm a gooey center person for chocolate chip cookies, by the way.
Are you?
Yes.
Gooey center, me too. Got to take it out early. Yep,
yes, absolutely.
I totally agree, Chris. Hey, we're on the same page. Speaking of pages, you have an awesome book here. Congratulations. This is so cool. Amazon bestseller list. This is so cool. Tell me a little bit about what you wrote here.
Yeah, so I wanted to write a book for kids in for ages 8 to 12. And basically basketball, we're seeing it such a fever pitch right now.
Oh, yeah.
People came to Las Vegas just to watch exhibition games for Summer League. The WNBA is as hot as it's ever been. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to write a book for children, introduce them to the game of basketball, and also introduce them to some players who paved the way to make this game great. And at the end, also have them come away with some basketball moves, like their signature moves, like Steph Curry's handles, Caitlin Clark's step backs. So a lot of fun stuff here.
Okay, I didn't even know that each basketball player has their own special moves. So that's pretty cool. What are some of the most famous ones? You just mentioned a few, but
yeah, absolutely. Michael Jordan's fadeaway is a very signature. He didn't invent it, but he basically made it his own. LeBron James has a really strong spin move that he goes to go through defenders into the basket. We mentioned Caitlin Clark's step back jumpers, sometimes from half court. Muggsy Bogues was really good when he didn't have the ball. He would just steal it from players.
Oh, yeah, that matters too. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Giannis Antetokounmpo from Greece, the Greek Freak, had a Euro step where you go one step this way, one step the other way, and then all of a sudden you're underneath the basket. So a lot of fun signature moves that kids can learn here. Okay,
so cool. And this is your first book that you've ever done. This is so exciting. Take me through this process. What has it been like?
Yeah, no, it was actually very therapeutic. You know, I have a background of covering sports, first as a journalist, and then I did sports media relations for the Sacramento Kings, also represented a few basketball players, Adonal Foyle being one of them, Aaron Gordon from San Jose being another one. And it came to me that, you know, a lot of these players have their own story on how they came to the league at a high level. Like, people assume that if you're tall, if you have talent, that's all that's needed. Yeah. Not the case with these 10 players here. There's been about 4,800 players that at least played one NBA game in the last 7 to 8 years. Each of them have their own story on how they got there. And so what I wanted to do is highlight, you can't put them all in the book, but I did want to highlight 10 people and then make sure that we let people know that, you know, it's not just height and talent. Everybody had their own story on how they got to the league. I mentioned Muggsy Bogues, 5'3", when the average basketball player is 6'5". Yeah. Michael Jordan was cut from the varsity team in high school, so he had his struggles. Kobe Bryant he moved to Italy when he was 6 years old, had to make new friends, and, you know, so the list goes on and on. So I thought that this was a really good perspective to offer to kids and let them know that, you know, this is a game that's global, it's for everybody, and, you know, everybody had their own stories on how they got there.
Now, I say congratulations because you recently met a big milestone on Amazon. You're one of the best sellers right now. So how has that felt? I mean, you were a journalist before. Did you ever think that you'd be having a best-selling book? What's it like?
No, it's very surreal, to be honest with you. Being #1 on Amazon's hot and release list is, for the past couple of weeks now, has been very humbling. You know, I can't thank people enough for getting copies of the book. You haven't gotten it yet, go to Amazon.com, go to your local bookstore, please support local businesses. Yeah. And so it's just been really great to see, and I really appreciate the feedback I've been getting from kids and parents so far.
And do you expect any basketball players to read it or see it or get any feedback from them?
They have been sent to some of these players. Okay. I've yet to receive feedback from any of them, but I know that it's at least in front of them. So hopefully they'll take a look, and I hope I was able to tell their stories well. I'm sure you did. And tell us a little bit about the cover of the book. Who's on the cover there? Yeah, so we have pretty obvious. Yes. So we have a couple of current GOATs here. Yeah. Caitlin Clark from the Indiana Fever taking the WNBA by storm. Oh, yeah. Of course, our own Stephen Curry. Shout out to Anderson Carmen, who put these illustrations together. He's been really great in putting these illustrations together, and there's some fun illustrations on all the other athletes that are in this book too. And I've already gotten feedback that some kids have been enjoying these illustrations. They're trying to trace over them so that they can make their own drawings. Yeah, oh, that's so good. That's a fun tidbit I would never even think would happen. That's so cool. Yeah. Do you have a favorite basketball player yourself? Yes, so growing up a Golden State Warriors fan, my all-time favorite basketball player is Chris Mullin.
Okay.
So he also shot threes like Steph Curry. His name is Chris, so that helps. And so the way he shot three-pointers made it seem so effortless to me. So he was a player that immediately gravitated toward me. As far as non-Warriors players, I grew up a Jordan fan, so enjoyed watching him. So if we're talking about the LeBron-Jordan debate, I'm Jordan. So, but LeBron's in the book too. But yeah, those are my two favorite players.
Amazing. Now, obviously, kids will hopefully take away some moves from the book. Is there anything you want them to take away message-wise from the book too?
Yeah, like I said, again, height and talent is just part of the journey. You can go through anything in life, and with will, determination, and a little bit of luck, you know, you can make it to the highest level too. And so I do want to highlight that some of these struggles that players had were not just basketball related. There were some personal ones too. I highlight A'ja Wilson's learning disability in the book too. So basically, there should be no barriers when it comes to making it to the top level. So if you're determined enough with hard work and dedication, you can see yourself at a high level too.